I will introduce you two similar pastry ingredients to you, butter and margarine. So, the first question is, what is butter and margarine? Butter is the dairy product made from churning milk or cream. The churning process separates the butter fat from buttermilk. The butter we most often buy is made from cow's milk, although other varieties made from milk of sheep, goat, yak, or buffalo are also available. While typically pale yellow in color, butter can range from white to deep yellow, depending on the animal's type. And since at its core butter is made from one ingredient, it can be made at home. Other than that, margarine is a non-dairy product created as a substitute for butter. While originally made from animal fats in the early 19th centuries, today the primary ingredients include vegetable oil, water, salt, emulsifier, and also some includes milk. Margarine can be found in both sticks and tubes. The next part is composition of butter and margarine. Both butter and margarine mainly consist of water and several types of fat, such as saturated, trans, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated, but specific percent are different as well as the origin of the fat. Alright, let me tell you the types of butter and margarine. For the butter, there are 8 types. The first type is unsalted butter, sometimes called sweet cream butter. This is the most versatile variety. It will see you through every cooking job from baking to salting. Made only from milk or cream, or sometimes both. It contains at least 80% milk fat, the fatty particles in milk that are separated out to make cream. Salted butter, just like the original but with surprise addition of salt. Many people reach for this when buttering bread, but use it cautiously when you are cooking or baking, since most recipes call for unsalted butter. Organic butter comes from cattle raised without antibiotics or growth hormone and give 100% organic feed ground without toxic pesticide or synthetic fertilizer. It is available unsalted and salted and can be used like conventional butter. Wheat butter. This variety has air or some other gas such as nitrogen added to it to make it less dense than other standard butter. So, a little goes a long way. The increased volume results in a fewer calories per tablespoon or half, and a lighter texture, best for spreading on toast and finishing dishes. Wheat butter is not recommended for baking or cooking. European-style butter. This is the recent French croissant, also irresistible. Loaded with extra milk fat, 80% to 85% for most brands. European-style butter has less moisture than standard butter and so produces extra flaky pastry and tender fluffy cakes because it is made with fermented oats, also called cultured cream. It has a slight tang. European-style butter can be used for all cooking tasks. Spreadable butter, a combination of regular butter and vegetable oil, and sometimes other flavoring and fillers. This product maintains a soft texture even when refrigerated. It is not recommended for baking or cooking. Like butter, this option has a half of the calories of standard butter because contains less milk fat, 40% at most. The rest is made of water, lactic acid, and other fillers. It is not recommended for baking or cooking. Butter-like spread, often marked with the label buttery spread. This has a similar soft texture to spreadable butter but contains far less real butter, at most 5% and sometimes none at all. Instead, it is made primarily from a blend of vegetable oils and other fillers. Its benefits include fewer calories, less fat, and just a trace amount of cholesterol. It is not recommended for baking or cooking. Are 5 types of margarine. The most popular one is traditional stick margarine. It's the least healthy of all margarine because it's highest in trans fat. The more solid a margarine, the more trans fat it contains, from partially hydrogenated oils, base uses, the same as butter: spreading, melting, baking, and salting. Regular tube margarines, also called spreads, most contain 61 to 79% vegetable oil, and many are now labeled as trans fat-free, though they may still contain some partially hydrogenated oils. Gimmicky ingredients like sweet cream buttermilk, yogurt, olive oil aren't typically present in large enough quantities to be much of help, except for some flavor. Several tubes margarines now have added calcium at 100 milligrams per tablespoon, which is 10% of daily value recommendation. Might be a helpful calcium boost. Best uses: spreading, melting, salting. Avoid use in baking, as it reduces volume of baked products, so cakes and cookies rise less and have a tower crown. Like low-fat and fat-free spread, these range from 1% to 40% vegetable oil, and are mostly healthy choice. Each of these products contains a large quantity of water, which greatly affects potential use. Best uses: spreading, so the water content can cause sogginess if given times. Do not use it for baking. It results in poor quality product. Example, like individual cookies become a bar cookies, cake will be dense and have compressed crumb. And sterile ester spreads. These spreads include plant sterols and stanols that are proven to lower blood cholesterol. If you use 2 or 3 tablespoons daily, which can quickly add calories to your diet. Brand name examples are Benecol, Promise, or Smart Balance. Best uses: spreading. Don't use it for baking for some reason as like spread, spray, or pumps product. They are extremely low in saturated fat and trans fat, hence their liquid nature. Best uses: topping and salt. Are the differences between butter and margarine? The type of fat found in butter and margarine is a defining factor in what sets them apart. While butter is derived from animal fats, margarine is made with vegetable oil. This difference has an impact on taste, texture, nutrition. Besides, other structures in butter and margarine are also different at accounting rates like water. Those margarines that have a lower fat contains more water, which can lead to sour baked goods. The last one I want to say is the function of butter and margarine in pastry. In baking, butter and margarine are commonly used. Their main functions are to shorten or tenderize the product, to trap air during creaming, and so aerate the cake during baking to give foods volume and texture, to assist layering in puff pastry, to help prevent curdling by forming an emulsion, and to add flavor. They also provide some nutritive value. It is important to add the correct amount of fat, as too much fat will make the baked goods greasy and unpleasant to eat, while too little fat will leave you with a product that lacks flavor and stales quickly.